Hello out there. Katrina Carroll Lewis here. I sincerely hope that you are enjoying this series, Hope from Home, where our community has come together to tell stories of our time in quarantine, to bring you a little bit of hope and a little bit of theater during these unique times. Today's Hope from Home monologue comes from the mind of Julie Fulcher Davis, whose work with Virginia Rep on tour as a playwright and composer includes One Appalachian Christmas. Today's performer is the multi-talented Kelly Kennedy, whose most recent credits include the role of Baruska in Once at Virginia Rep. She's also a featured musician at Colonial Williamsburg. In today's piece, we meet a broken woman who begins working her way towards wholeness with the help of an unexpected new friendship and a ball. If you are enjoying this series, please consider making a donation to Virginia Rep by following the link. And now, please, enjoy Brokenness.
Well, my story begins with brokenness. A broken fence, a broken heart, a broken peony. My heart broke when I lost my husband Stan to cancer 2 years ago. The fence went 2 weeks later when a huge limb fell, knocked out a whole 4-foot section. I have had neither the time nor the motivation to fix it. Stan was always the mender of broken fences, so to speak. I was glad it hadn't fallen on my beautiful peonies. They were a gift from Stan on our 12th wedding anniversary. And 23 years later, well, they mean a lot to me. The broken peony I discovered just the other day, when this broken heart finally went out to fix the broken fence. Obviously, given our current situation, time is no longer an issue, so I donned my gloves, I gathered my tools, I was halfway across the yard when I saw it. Oh, my beautiful peonies crushed, pinned to the ground by what looked like a red and blue volleyball. Mad as a hornet, I went over, I picked up the ball, and I threw it through the broken fence. Whoosh! It came right back over and bounced off my knee. I flung it back again, and again came back, landed with a thump behind me. Enough. I stomped over to the fence. I peered through into the next yard, and I didn't see anything until I looked down. There he was. Jet black hair, big brown eyes. "Are you responsible for throwing this ball in my yard, young man?" A nod. "Well, I'd like you to know that your ball broke my beautiful peonies. Please don't let this happen again." I tossed the ball back. I spent the afternoon sticking him up and hoping for the best. The fence didn't get mended. Next morning, I went out into the yard, and dang if that ball wasn't back. I picked it up to throw it back, and there was a little note taped to it. "Sorry." I threw it over the fence, and back it came. Another game of toss ensued. Next morning, same thing. But this time the note was a little work of art, a simple picture of a flower. This has gone on for days now. The ball, a little note or a tiny work of art, and a game of toss. Then yesterday I looked out and my peonies had opened. I was so taken with their sheer beauty and their resilience that I almost didn't see the ball, but there it was. And this time the tiny work of art was a perfect and whole heart. Perfect. And whole.